Growing older is one of life's greatest privileges, yet even the most seasoned hearts can sometimes lose their way. Tiny habits, almost unnoticed, can slowly chip away at the happiness we've spent a lifetime building. But here's the beautiful truth. It's never too late to choose joy again. Every sunrise you witness, every laugh shared, every quiet moment of peace, they are precious gifts still waiting for you. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the small, silent things that could be stealing your happiness after 70. And more importantly, we'll explore how you can reclaim the vibrant, fulfilling life you deserve. It's only natural, as the years stretch behind us, to glance back at the winding roads we traveled. Moments of triumph, missed chances, tender love, deep loss. They all live within us, stitched into the fabric of who we are. But sometimes, dear friend, we hold too tightly to what could have been. Regrets whisper in our quiet moments, painting the past with heavy strokes of sorrow. Yet here's a gentle truth. The past is a teacher, not a prison. Every choice, every misstep, every heartbreak was part of shaping the beautiful soul you are today. You are not bound to your yesterdays. You are free to stand in today's light, stronger and wiser for every storm you've weathered. Instead of asking, "What did I lose?" try asking, "What did I learn?" Each breath you take is an invitation to begin again, to savor the breeze on your face, to cherish a new memory made from today's laughter. Life is not meant to be lived looking backward through a dusty window. It's here, fresh and shimmering, waiting for you in this very moment. Honor your journey, bless your past, and then, with a courageous heart, step forward into the joy that still belongs to you. There's an old saying that health is the crown only the sick can see, and it couldn't be more true as the years add their quiet wisdom to our lives. After study, it's tempting to believe that one missed doctor's visit, one skipped walk, or one overlooked ache doesn't matter much. But dear friend, your body, this marvelous vessel that has carried you through decades of laughter, love, and living, still needs your tenderness. Every small choice you make today is a gift to the version of yourself who will greet tomorrow. Tending to your health isn't about chasing youth. It's about cherishing the life you still have to live. It's about stretching your arms to greet the morning sun, taking gentle steps around the block, choosing foods that nourish not just your body, but your spirit. When you care for your health, you are declaring, "I am still worthy. I am still needed. I am still alive in all the ways that matter." Don't let neglect slowly steal the vibrant, joyful years you have ahead. Listen to your body's whispers before they become cries. Love yourself enough to honor the miraculous gift of today. Your loved ones want you here, smiling, thriving, and savoring every beautiful breath. And most importantly, you should want that for yourself too. Some burdens are heavier than any suitcase we could ever carry, and none weighs down the heart quite like a grudge. Maybe it's an old wound left by a friend, a family rift that never healed, or a harsh word you never deserved. It's natural to feel hurt, dear friend. But holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. The truth is, forgiveness is not about excusing the wrong. It's about choosing peace for yourself. It's about setting down the heavy stones of bitterness so you can walk lighter and freer into the days ahead. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting, and it certainly doesn't mean welcoming hurtful people back into your life. It simply means refusing to let their actions define your happiness. Write a letter you never send. Speak your pain into the open air. Cry if you must, and then release it. You have lived too long and loved too deeply to let resentment steal another sunrise from you. Your heart deserves to be filled with lighter things, hope, laughter, grace. Let go not because they deserve it, but because you do. Because your beautiful, beating heart deserves to be free. Over the course of a lifetime, it's only natural to gather treasures. A beloved teacup from a daughter's visit, a dress worn on a night filled with laughter, stacks of magazines waiting for the perfect rainy afternoon. Every object seems to whisper a memory, a piece of who we were. But sometimes, dear friend, what once brought comfort quietly turns into weight. Clutter isn't just physical, It clouds the mind and tugs at the spirit, making it harder to move freely through your days. Every overstuffed drawer, every closet that won't close, quietly steals a little bit of your peace. Letting go doesn't mean letting go of your story. It means honoring it, choosing the pieces that still spark joy, and setting the rest free with love. Start small. One drawer, one shelf, one box. Feel the relief, the lightness, the space to breathe again. Imagine opening your home to fresh air and sunlight, to new memories waiting to be made. Your life is not meant to be lived among things you no longer need. It's meant to be lived fully, freely, and lightly. Honor your memories, but don't let them keep you from the beautiful moments still ahead. The best souvenirs are not the ones that gather dust, but the ones that live in your heart forever. It's a quiet thief, this habit of comparing ourselves to others. One minute you're content, and the next you find yourself wondering why her skin looks smoother, or how he's always traveling while you're sitting at home. But my dear friend, you're only seeing their highlight reel, not the worries they carry in the dark or the battles they fight alone. Every life is stitched together with unseen threads of joy and sorrow. Your journey is yours alone, rich with wisdom, strength, and stories no one else can claim. When you compare, you forget to cherish the blessings that are uniquely yours. The laughter of your grandchildren, the cozy chair by the window, the simple peace of a quiet morning. Celebrate what you have built, endured, and created. Your life, with all its twists and turns, is a masterpiece in its own right. Comparison dims your light, but gratitude makes it shine. So next time you find yourself looking at someone else's path, gently turn your gaze back to your own. You have traveled far, loved deeply, and lived richly. And darling, there is no one else who could have walked your beautiful road but you. Somewhere along the winding path of life, we were taught that staying busy meant staying important. Every request for help, every invitation, every favor, we answered with a yes, believing that saying no was selfish. But my dear friend, your time and energy are treasures, more precious now than ever before. You are not here to wear yourself thin in service of everyone else's happiness. You have earned the sacred right to rest, to choose, to breathe. When you say no to what drains you, you say yes to what fills you. The peaceful afternoon nap, the spontaneous visit with an old friend, the joy of simply sitting in the sunshine with no clock ticking in your ear. Protecting your time is not selfish. It is an act of self-respect. You have spent decades caring for others. Now, it's time to tenderly care for yourself. Set gentle boundaries. Choose commitments that truly light up your heart. And when guilt tries to whisper in your ear, remind yourself, you are not here to live by obligation, but by intention. This chapter of your life is yours to write, and every blank space you protect becomes an invitation for something beautiful to unfold. You are worthy of a life filled with peace, presence, and joy. There's a certain sweetness to solitude, the quiet mornings with a warm cup of tea, the comfort of your own familiar rhythms. But even the gentlest solitude can slowly turn into loneliness when left unchecked. As the years pass and circles grow smaller, it's easy to drift into isolation without even realizing it. Yet, dear friend, we are not meant to journey through life entirely alone. Human connection, even the simplest smile exchanged at the park, or the laughter shared in a cozy book club, is a lifeline to the soul. If you find your days growing too quiet, let it be a gentle nudge to reach out. Call a family member, invite a neighbor over for coffee, join a group that stirs your interests, or simply sit where people gather, letting their presence warm your spirit. The world still longs for your stories, your kindness, your laughter. And you too deserve the simple, healing joy, joy of being seen and heard. Don't let loneliness steal the color from these vibrant years. Take the first brave step, even if it's small. Connection is not just for the young. It's the heartbeat of a life well lived at any age. And your heart, dear one, was made to stay beautifully alive. Technology. That mysterious blinking world that sometimes feels like it belongs to someone else entirely. It's easy to believe that smartphones, video calls, and online communities are reserved for the young. But my dear friend, the digital world holds treasures for you too. Learning something new can feel intimidating at first, like standing at the edge of a vast, unfamiliar ocean. Yet each small step, sending a simple text, making a video call, discovering a hobby online, opens doors to connection, inspiration, and even joy. Imagine seeing the smile of a distant grandchild light up your screen, or joining a group of like-minded souls who share your passions, all from the comfort of your home. You don't need to become an expert overnight. You only need the courage to try, to ask for help, to be willing to fumble a little in the beginning. The world is still reaching out to you, offering new ways to stay vibrant, informed, and connected. Don't let fear of the unknown keep you from the beautiful connections waiting just a fingertip away. Embrace technology gently, on your own terms, with patience and curiosity. Life, after all, is about growing. No matter how many candles are on your cake, and you, beautiful soul, are never too old to learn something new, and never too old to be delighted. Somewhere along life's winding path, the world whispers that dreaming has an expiration date. But dear friend, nothing could be further from the truth. Goals aren't just for the young. They are the heartbeat of a soul that refuses to settle. Whether it's planting a garden, sorting through old photographs, learning a new recipe, or picking up a forgotten hobby, having something to look forward to fills your days with color and purpose. Goals don't have to be grand. They only need to light a small spark in your heart. Each step towards something new reminds you that life still has surprises waiting just for you. Waking up with a sense of anticipation, even for something as simple as tending to a flower bed or calling an old friend, can turn an ordinary day into something extraordinary. It's not about finishing a race. It's about cherishing the beautiful journey. Your dreams, however small, still matter. They breathe life into your spirit and remind you that being alive means always reaching, always growing. So set a gentle goal. Chase a quiet dream. Let tomorrow greet you with excitement in your eyes. The best chapters of your story may be waiting just beyond the next sunrise, and they're yours to write. Fear has a way of creeping in softly, whispering doubts when you least expect it. It tells you you're too old to try something new, too fragile to chase a forgotten dream, too set in your ways to step beyond the familiar. But dear friend, fear is a storyteller, and not always an honest one. Most of what we fear never comes to pass. Instead, it builds invisible walls around a life that still holds so much possibility. Courage isn't about being fearless. It's about feeling the fear and taking the step anyway. It's about joining that new group, even if you don't know a soul, signing up for that painting class, even if your hands tremble, or finally visiting the place you've always dreamed of seeing. Every act of bravery, no matter how small, chips away at fear's tight grip and opens your world wider. Your heart was made for adventure, for discovery, for joy, not for hiding behind the walls of what if. Life after 70 is not about playing it safe. It's about savoring every beautiful opportunity still waiting for you. You have already conquered so much to get here. Trust yourself to be brave once more. Take that step and watch how life rushes in to meet you with open arms. Somewhere along the way, life's responsibilities can cause our passions to slip quietly into the background. The paints dry up, the piano gathers dust, the garden lies untended, and the vibrant pieces of ourselves we once treasured are tucked away, waiting patiently. But dear friend, those passions are not relics of a life you've outgrown. They are the very sparks that keep your spirit alive. Doing what you love isn't a luxury. It's a lifeline to joy, wonder, and self-expression. When you pick up that paintbrush, dance to a favorite song, or dig your hands into the rich earth of a garden, you're not just passing time. You're remembering who you are. You are reconnecting to the part of yourself that knows how to be fully, gloriously alive. No matter how many years have passed, your passions are still there, quietly waiting to be embraced again. Dust them off. Give yourself permission to indulge in what makes your heart race a little faster. Life isn't just about existing, it's about feeling deeply, laughing loudly, and losing yourself in the moments that remind you how beautiful it is to be here. And you, beautiful soul, are never too old to fall in love with life all over again. So, dear friend, if you find yourself carrying old regrets, fears, or forgotten dreams, know this: it's never too late to begin again. Happiness isn't something lost with the passing years. It's something you can choose right here, right now. Gently release what no longer serves you and open your arms wide to the beauty still waiting. Your journey is far from over. The world still needs your smile, your stories, your light. Step forward with grace, with hope, and with the quiet certainty that your best, most joyful days can still be ahead.